Welcome back to Old Charles, the home for coin collectors, history lovers, and everyone curious about the treasures hidden in pocket change. Today, we're diving deep into the world of the 1988 Liberty 1 cent coin, better known as the 1988 Lincoln cent. It's a small copper coin that might still be sitting in your jar of spare change, but did you know that some versions of this coin can actually be worth more than just 1 cent? The 1988 Lincoln cent features the classic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has been used since 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The reverse of the 1988 penny shows the Lincoln Memorial, a design introduced in 1959 to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday. If you look closely, you can even see Lincoln seated inside the memorial. The 1988 penny is made of copper-plated zinc, a change that started in 1982 when the U.S. Mint moved away from the more expensive bronze alloy. You'll find 3 versions of this coin: *1988, no mint mark, **, from Philadelphia 1988, D***, minted in Denver 1988, S***, a special proof coin minted in San Francisco. Now for the big question: how much is a 1988 Lincoln cent worth today? Let's break it down. In most cases, circulated 1988 pennies are still worth just 1 cent. But don't throw them out just yet. Some have unique features that increase their value. A 1988 penny graded MS-65 or higher can fetch $2 to $10. If it's a proof coin, 1988 S, in pristine condition, it might be worth $3 to $5. This is where it gets exciting. Some 1988 cents have rare minting errors, and these are worth much more. This rare variety has the wrong reverse design, one meant for 1989 used accidentally on 1988 cents. If you spot this error, it could be worth $75 to over $500, depending on condition. Always check with a magnifying glass. If you see doubled letters or numbers, you might have a doubled die. These can sell for $20 to $100 plus, depending on how visible the doubling is. Here are some quick tips if you're checking your 1988 pennies. Use a magnifying lens to look for errors. Store high-grade coins in protective holders. Use websites like PCGS or NGC for grading comparisons. If you think your coin is valuable, consider getting it professionally graded. So while the average 1988 Liberty 1 cent is still worth 1 penny, some versions, especially error coins, can be quite valuable to collectors. If you've got a stash of old coins at home, it's worth taking a closer look. You might be sitting on a hidden gem. The 1988 Liberty 1 cent coin, more commonly known as the 1988 Lincoln cent, is part of a long-running U.S. coin series that began in 1909. Marking the 100th birthday of President Abraham Lincoln, 1909, the U.S. Mint replaced the Indian head cent with a new design to honor Abraham Lincoln, the 16th President of the United States. This made it the first U.S. coin to feature a real person, rather than a symbolic figure like Lady Liberty. The portrait of Lincoln was designed by Victor David Brenner, a sculptor whose initials, VDB, appeared on the earliest 1909 coins. His portrait design is still used today, including on the 1988 cent. It shows a right-facing image of Lincoln with the word Liberty, the motto "In God We Trust," and the year 1988. From 1959 to 2008, the reverse of the Lincoln cent displayed the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo. This replaced the original wheat ears reverse and commemorated Lincoln's 150th birthday. If you look closely at the 1988 reverse, you can even see a tiny statue of Lincoln inside the memorial, a tribute to the actual monument in Washington, D.C. The 1988 Lincoln cent was part of the modern era of penny production. In 1982, the U.S. Mint stopped making pennies from mostly copper due to rising costs. By 1988, Lincoln cents were made of 97.5% zinc with a thin copper coating. This change was invisible to the naked eye but drastically reduced the cost of production. The coin still looked the same but weighed only 2.5 grams instead of the earlier 3.11 grams. There were 3 main versions of the 1988 cent: Philadelphia Mint, no mint mark, ***, Denver Mint, D mint mark, ***, San Francisco Mint, S mint mark for proof coins only, ***. The Philadelphia and Denver coins were made for everyday circulation, while the San Francisco proof coins were made specifically for collectors. The 1988 Liberty 1 cent coin continues a legacy that began in 1909. It honors one of America's greatest presidents, reflects a shift in U.S. coin production, and even contains hidden details that make it special. While most 1988 cents are common, their historical role and occasional rare errors make them fascinating for collectors. the condition of a coin plays a huge role in determining its value. Coin collectors use a grading scale to classify the wear and appearance of a coin. Let's walk through the most common conditions for the 1988 Lincoln cent. Special collector coins made at the San Francisco Mint using polished dies and planchets. Asterisk asterisk, the color of copper pennies also affects value. Red, RD asterisk asterisk, looks freshly minted, bright copper, highest value red brown, RB asterisk asterisk, some fading but still shows reddish tones brown. BN asterisk asterisk, fully darkened or aged. Lowest value among uncirculated grades. Example: an MS-65 red penny is more valuable than an MS-65 brown, Fior. 1988 penny is in mint condition and has an error like the reverse of 1989 variety. It could be worth $100 to $500 or more depending on grading.